What's up, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Mo from Pixabay, and today we are taking a look at Dyad, developed by right square bracket, left square bracket. Dyad is a tunnel racing puzzle music shooter. That's really every genre this game incorporates thrown into one there, and this game does them all exceptionally well. Now, it originally saw its release on the PlayStation Network as an exclusive, but that exclusivity has been broken, and we now have this game here on Steam for us to enjoy for $14.99. So, let's hop into Dyad. As you can see, it's a lot of things right now. It's chaos. You're probably like, what is going on? I don't understand. There's orbs. You're spinning so fast. Now, I promise you, this game isn't actually that overwhelming when you play it. In fact, it's rather serene and enjoyable. It's quite the experience to play this game. First thing you're obviously going to notice is the visuals. The visuals are just insane. They're trippy, they're psychedelic, they're gorgeous, they're flowing, they're everything you can imagine thrown into one. And mixed with the audio, this game is a complete feast for your mind. Your eyes and your ears will love you the more and more you play Dyad. I promise they will love you very, very much. Now, let's hop in though and talk a little bit about some of the mechanics. Now, the mode I'm playing right now is just one of the several different kinds of mission modes, I guess you could say, that you'll play through. This is the race mode. So, essentially what we have to do here is tag these orbs to slingshot ourselves forward. Now, by constantly tagging orbs in succession, we're going to pick up speed and allow us to complete the level quicker. And it is a race level, so we are trying to beat a time here to get get the highest possible star score. And the star score will always be out of 3 stars. Now, I'm using an Xbox controller, which is what I strongly recommend. This game was originally, as I said, on PlayStation Network. It works very well with the joystick. So left joystick, that was what was moving me around the tunnel there, and then we're going to use A here to tag the enemies. Now you can see our little character down there. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just this awesome kind of audio squid thing. And it actually uses its arms to grab onto each of these orbs and slingshot ourselves forward. Now we don't want to crash into these orbs because that will actually slow ourselves down like that and rewind time a little bit. You don't want to be button mashing either. This game is about smooth flow. You just want to link each of these together. So take your time, line them up, and you will slowly start to build up your speed, and then you just pick the next one, pick the next one. It's not about how many you can get, it's about getting those just the right orb to keep you in line, to keep you able to tag it quickly, to keep your speed and flow up. So, there you go. See, we got a nice rhythm going here. Oh, we crashed again. Now, this game is, it's got a big focus on music. The music in this game is really, really wonderful, and not only, is there the background music going on constantly in each of the levels that is always different along with the different visualizations of the tunnel, but you also are creating music as you tag these orbs. So it's kind of a double reward system, because obviously tagging the orbs in quick succession with good flow and linking them together is going to help you get through the level faster and in general keep your star score up and get that max star score and also get the quickest time. At the same time, every time you link an orb together, it creates a musical note. Now this is different depending on every single level, but as you link these orbs together, it's a very satisfying thing to know that you're adding to the musical track that you're listening to. That's already so wonderful. As you link these orbs together, you're adding to the music. You're creating another layer of the soundtrack that is playing in the background, and it's really, really enjoyable. But let's hop into show off one of the other mechanics in this game here. We're going to go line them up. This is going to show off the lance mechanic. This is essentially the shooting mechanic in Dyad. Now, we don't just get to shoot all willy-nilly. It's not some crazy tunnel shooter. We actually have to build up our lance energy. So you'll see we have lance energy 1 and 2. We build up our energy by tagging enemies and then grazing them. So grazing them requires us to run through this kind of area around them that's signified by these circles. We don't want to hit the enemy because that will still stop us and we'll lose a bunch of time, like I just did there. So you want to link them together and graze as many as you can. Now we built up one of our lances. Now we're going to hit X. That's going to shoot us forward into a lance mode, which basically allows us to just constantly run through enemies and continue to build up our speed. So you want to be constantly tagging, grazing, use the lance, try and swing around the level as much as you can to lance as many as possible. I'll tag a few more here. And then as soon as you're coming out of the lance, you already want to be looking for something to tag, because that's going to throw you into a graze really, really quickly. You're going to be able to graze multiple enemies very quickly, and we're going to build up a ton of lance here like I've done. And we're going to keep linking that together. Now, different missions have different objectives apart from just doing a quick time. Obviously, you always want to be doing a quick time. That is the one aspect of it. But you'll have secondary objectives. For example, in this mission, we have to lance 50 enemies before we get to the end. So we're already at 44% completion. We're about halfway there. So see if we can get these last 27 or so enemies here. Oh, that's not good. We got 2 lances ready. Let's make use of them. Come out of the tunnel. Tag a bunch more. Hit the lance right away again. Swing through them all. Like I said, you're probably saying, what is going on in this game? It's so chaotic. But like I said, I promise you, this experience is so cohesive, and the way that you can tell they've spent a lot of time deciding, what colors to use, what visualizations to use where on what objects, because you never seem to lose track of your main character. You never lose track of what you have tagged. The lines that appear from your character's arms when you have something tagged are very, very clear. They're very easy to see. Everything flows very well. And despite all the chaos, it's very easy to focus on each of the individual, assets that are going on in this game. It never gets confusing. Let's hop down here now. Now this is kind of a level that's going to throw a bit of everything at us here. We're going to have enemies, we're going to be grazing, we're going to be using the lance. It's just going to be crazy. And here's another example of how the levels change. This is a completely different tunnel design, as well as the music is very, I like this. It reminds me of something kind of, Mario era. And every time we hit one of these, we get that nice ding, ding, ding. Alright, let's lance through these guys. Come on, we got this. I like that. That is cool. And you'll see there's these constant kind of circles that kind of orb over the front of your character on your screen when you start to boost, and they never seem distracting. If anything, they just add to the, to the visuals of the game, and they just make it more enjoyable. Come on, we got this. Pick up those orbs. Slingshot. Lancing. There we go. It's a very satisfying experience, this game. I usually can't catch myself playing these games for too long. I just kind of get, I kind of get lost in them, and I'll start to get like frustrated, confused. But this game isn't like that. It flows so well. I've probably played about 5 or 6 hours of it. I've actually already started like going to the leaderboards, being like, oh, what time can I beat? How can I beat this time? Because the leaderboards in this game are extremely addictive. You'll start, after every level, it gives you a leaderboard score, and a couple of them I was at like 50, and I was like, whoa, man, 50? Why don't I just go for number 1? So if you're one of those people who likes to, just get the leaderboard addiction going and see how high you can get on the leaderboard in games like this, Dyad is a very, very good place for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Dyad, and if you're one of the people who never got to play the game, much like myself, I never played it on PlayStation Network, or maybe you're just a PC owner who doesn't own a PlayStation to check this game out, now's our chance. We'll have a link in the description below for you guys if you want to check it out. I strongly advise giving it a try. I promise, if you like music games, if you like these kinds of shooters, you will really enjoy Dyad. But as always, for more indie game coverage, be sure to subscribe to us here on Pixabyte. And until next time, it's been Tony Mo, and I'll see you guys later.